we gotta talk about what happened in the latest episode when the last 5 minutes got cut off.
That is totally to do with my side of things. I do apologize, poor listeners or viewers that had to then just imagine those 5 minutes.
No, we can use it, and because now there's the 5 lost minutes of the podcast.
Yeah.
Like there's this legend of the lost episode from Doctor Who.
Well, then there you go. This, we can just say it was planned, and we're going to release a 5-minute video of me doing something weird. So you'll be having probably a video of me, like, just, you know, dancing randomly. And what's that? I'm going to have that song.
Yeah, no, that is something I gotta keep for the posterity of it. Unfortunate that you can release it.
We can't release what?
You're dancing and the thing that you did at the end. Do you remember that? Yeah, no.
You're not allowed to release that.
Spotify contacted us and said that you can be possibly uploading this. So we had to cut that part off. It wasn't a glitch on the video. No, it was an intended
movement. It was that we were contacted, exactly. Yeah, and they said to us, listen, guys, you're like way too popular now, so you're not allowed to have, obviously, this content here. You're taking our copyrights away. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, Amazon workers,
they've got none.
They've cut a lot of them off.
Yeah, there are workers that aren't working anymore. Just like my brain isn't braining at the moment.
We're not braining today, neurons, because it's Friday.
Not a brainy day, for sure.
It's and it's not even a rainy day to blame it on either, which is really, you know, it sucks. But, you know, it's all right. We'll get by. Whatever the listeners here today, we're just going to roll with it.
Yeah. So Amazon announced that 16,000 job cuts after accidental email. I'm reading BBC News.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That reminds me, before we go into that serious part of the podcast.
Was there an email I had to send you and didn't send
I think you are sending me a layoff email. Did I hear that right?
No, not a layoff email. I thought you were going to say, Rebecca, there was an email that you were supposed to send me and you didn't. But that would be your moment. So talking about that. Your point.
No, I was talking today with a coworker that at a company that I worked for long time ago, which is a good thing, as you are going to understand very quickly.
Right. Mm-hmm.
There was this situation where someone got fired in a very, very, I'm not going to reproduce that, but it was very bad thing. It was unprofessional.
Firing.
I would say illegal way of firing someone.
Oh, right, okay.
Making him not coming to work thinking that he's fired while he isn't.
No.
So now they have legal argument to fire him because he's not coming to work.
That's almost like, you know, making it look like it was the person's fault. How terrible.
Yeah, it is. I could argue that was illegal. So we were talking about this and they said, well, at the company that I worked for before this one where I'm working currently, my friend says, we had this rule that if you get called to a meeting on Friday, you better pick your things up. And
doesn't sound like a threat at all.
Yeah, you know that when you leave that meeting, you don't have a work anymore.
You don't have a job.
Yes. So that's apparently a thing that usually happens. And there were layoffs on multiple companies these days. They say it's because AI, we can go into that, but the day that they are doing this is so dehumanizing. It terrifies me.
It's like there were no emotion anymore.
There were people that worked for a company for 10 plus years that they got called to a meeting and they were escorted out of the building by security. They weren't allowed to say their farewells to their co-workers, to say anything, to pick anything from their desks. Just
10.
Yeah. Escorted out of the building by the security team after working with these guys for more than 10 years.
How terrible is that? You would at least expect like some type of bonus check at the end of working there for 10 years. I mean, I can imagine that they didn't even receive anything.
Well, I can imagine that they did receive the severance. But if you've worked for a company, your severance could be quite big.
Right.
But still, it's super dehumanizing, and we're losing the human touch of.
It's humiliating.
Man, the company's going through this. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to lay you off, and I don't know, some 10 words. That's it.
Yeah. It's, we at least expect it to be done with a bit of dignity after so long that you've dedicated 10 years to them. It's, this is also what is worrying about replacing humans with robots, is that with the robots, you can just, shut it down and then you don't have to use it again and you don't have to say goodbye or thank you. And, this is what we're seeing in so many companies. We're just going to get the robot to do it. We're just going to get the AI to do it. They'll work and then we don't have to pay them this, and this. And it's almost like, maybe for some companies, humans are too complicated.
I don't know. It's probably it's also not a super fun work to have to fire people.
Yeah. Having to do that is difficult.
So I'm going
to do it in the right way.
Yeah, but I'm going to empathize with those people. They're probably going through a lot too. But there are definitely better ways to do things.
Yeah, no, I agree. I really do agree. It's you got to think about, what if it was you in that situation and they were just laying you off?
Yeah.
It's treat those how thy wants to be treated, as we say.
Yeah. So, let's go into the pod.
Awesome. Poddy time. So, hello everybody. I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Antonio.
And this is Muller's Ratchet. And today we're here with you, giving you more information about AI, or at least talking about interesting facts about it.
Yeah, and on the latest episode that we had to cut off for legal purposes.
We're too cool for school.
Yeah, no, we were talking about... what we were talking about, I don't even remember that. That was,
I can't really remember what it was.
Like a month ago, and it was just a week ago.
It was just a week ago. It's just last Friday. So what was
so we're recording this on Fridays for our listeners, and that an AI wouldn't do this. It would have remembered what we discussed it
exactly,
but we aren't. We are terrible on that.
It's all right. We can make up for those 5 minutes. I mean, it was intentional anyway. So what we'll have to do is just give them an interesting 5 minutes. Yeah. So maybe somebody could comment about what we should do for those just 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I did volunteer myself for dancing, but we're a bit worried that Spotify is going to want some rights over the music.
I'll make a survey for people to fill and send your ideas over the survey.
Well, I think that I'll be excited to see what people answer to, and then get Rebecca to do this. By the way, I can't do handstands, and I can't whistle either. So yeah, that's
you. Also, you're like the Peppa Pig meme. You know the one.
Do you know how to whistle, Susie? What, like this?
Yeah.
Beep. That's it. That's the best episode I've ever seen. That's TV class. That's royal. Yeah.
Yeah. Movie history
today now.
All praise Peppa Pig.
Oh, she's brilliant. She's a bit rude though, isn't she?
I haven't really watched Peppa Pig. Should I?
I was worried then for a minute, thinking, wait a minute, I have a child, so I have an excuse to watch Peppa, but I can imagine you getting up and, having your breakfast in the morning watching Peppa. I can't see it really.
No.
But maybe you should start inviting that into your life, like meditation, Peppa time.
I'm actually watching House, which isn't anywhere near Peppa Pig.
No,
House MD.
I do like House. House is great. Yeah, but Peppa's very mean to her dad. She's always calling him overweight. So I think that some of it was cut out. They had to edit something, but I might be wrong with that. But yeah.
So right before our opening, we were talking about Amazon laying off people. 16,000 job cuts after accidental email. I'm reading BBC now. In the 20, I have terrible eyesight. But it says, they have this teeny tiny font and I can see what it reads. But it says 28th of January.
Okay, so most recent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And so it was a broad reduction on workforce. And it's something we've been seeing over not only Amazon, but over other companies as well.
Lots. Exactly.
And they're blaming it on AI. But I think it's they're using the easy answer. Like they're blaming it on AI to not actually say the real reasons. They're saying, it's because we're using AI. Because then you see companies like Salesforce, massive company. Are they from Sweden, I guess?
Maybe.
I think. Or they're American. I don't really know. But they fired a lot of people, about 4,000 employees, I recall. And then they actually regret doing that. And they were reclaiming the people back.
Just imagine that phone call.
Yeah. Hey, remember we fired you. Well,
come back now. We miss you. I actually had that happen to me once. Yes.
Did you?
I did. I didn't get fired. I've never been fired a day in my life. But I left somewhere, and then they called me, and I'm pretty sure you know it as well. And they called me and asked for me back. So I asked for a raise. It worked.
No, smart, of course. I have a friend who is terrific at that. Having his salary raised. He's like a pro. He owns the 3 or 4 pro moves and it's working great for him.
And how does he go about asking for an increase?
I did it if I knew how to.
Yeah,
he's not sharing his secrets. Yeah.
Oh, I wonder. I do wonder. But having Amazon phone you, sorry, not Amazon. Having what did you call it? My brain isn't braining. There's something.
The what?
The name
I don't
of
know
the.
What you're talking about. Amazon is
We've
the
lost
thing where
our
you buy
marbles.
theoretically books. The Do you remember when Amazon sold books and people went into
Yes.
Amazon just to buy books?
To get books.
That was a
But
thing.
you can make your own books on Amazon as well, can't you?
You can do your own books, but this predatory. They're ripping you off if you do that.
Why?
But because of the amount that you actually received for every book.
They take money
I'm not
off
saying
of
with
you.
other publishers is better,
Yeah.
but no, it's a rip-off. The publishing industry, it's a rip-off for authors.
Okay. Right. So
I'm saying that
don't
from
trust it.
the regret in my heart.
Oh. Is
No.
there like some book that you've published out there in life that we don't know about and it should have gotten a bit more attention?
As a pseudonym. Can you imagine? No. No, I have a friend he's an author and he writes
Lovely.
terribly well.
Yeah.
And he got banned from Amazon for no reasons. And he wasn't able to sell his books on Amazon because he got banned for no reason.
Because he was too good.
I mean, I have his books, not signed.
cool.
I'm looking at you if you're listening to this.
Yeah.
Ray, his name is Ray.
Hey, Ray.
Yeah. So I'm looking at you. I need my book signed. So yeah.
Do it.
And yeah, I'm not really a fan of this publish your own thing, but yeah, you can definitely do that.
Yeah.
But we deviated from
Yes,
the
we
topic.
did. I was asking the company name that they phoned them to bring them back. You said it before.
Salesforce.
That's it. It was something
Yeah.
Force. So they Salesforce them. I did that on purpose just to get the listeners connected again. So
Yeah,
They-
I'm good. Yeah.
they called them back to come back. And did people return? Do we know?
I don't have the data. I never read that confirmation, but they said they were reclaiming them back.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
imagine. So AI wasn't as useful
Yeah.
as they maybe expected it to be.
Yeah, so they were saying on the BBC I was reading after an accidental email. And the accidental email they sent to people was, you got an invitation from Project Dawn. And Project Dawn was, you are being fired.
No.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Hello, invite. You've received an invite to be fired.
Yes.
That's awful. Oh
It's
no.
terrible. It was a mistake, allegedly.
Oh no. I wonder if AI made it.
Yeah.
But
I don't think. Yeah.
There's all of this going on with replacing us with the AI. They're getting in the bots, and I know a lot of people are really worried about their positions at work, and especially for people who, for example, are online therapists, translators, people who have to be in meetings all day, teachers, for example, and they're panicking. They are getting worried about, how many jobs are going to be left at the end of this, because it's kind of, is it being done on purpose? Are we retorting back to, an earlier way of living? Do they want to cut us out from the ability to work? Do they not want us to be able to contribute something? It's kind of a question lingering there around. And
I actually read a statistic that they officially published that a big chunk, I'm sorry, I don't remember the percentage exactly, but it was like 30%, something like that.
Right.
A big percentage of the questions that people do to ChatGPT, they were using it like a therapist or a friend.
Okay.
So,
Right.
yeah, that tells you how people people don't want to bother other people.
Exactly.
I mean, for the most part. So if you can have an AI answer and be your therapist, that is preferably for many people.
But then it's that question, isn't it? Because I had this happen a while ago. I was trying to reorganize some life concepts, and I remember consulting ChatGPT. But what really annoyed me is that ChatGPT, it's always going to kind of be taking your side. It might tell you of, well, you know, maybe you're not good at sewing. So, well, maybe don't do sewing, do a different hobby. But, I mean, if you're talking to a friend about it, there's all these advantages and disadvantages in a psychological way of things. Your friend is going to say to you, if they're a true friend, no, that's a terrible idea, or that dress looks horrible on you. At least they're going to be honest about it. But if you're asking ChatGPT and you say, do I look nice in this? Can you imagine sending a picture to ChatGPT and being like, do you like this dress? And then they say, oh, you look fantastic. They're always going to say the same thing because it can't put you down. I mean, what do we prefer? The real critique, or, you know, being lied to so that you just stay happy, and then ChatGPT was all like, yay, you know, you're happy, can give us a
Do you want me to try that?
Do you have a picture of yourself in a dress?
I'm going to send a picture of myself into ChatGPT so they can train their AI on my face.
ChatGPT made me really ugly once, so I decided not to do that ever again.
And I'm going to say, hey, how's this shirt on me?
Great. What does it, how's this shirt on me? Do you like it?
This one I'm wearing for our YouTube viewers.
Yeah.
And it says, honestly, it works really well on you.
Oh.
The light blue is flattering with your skin tone and beard.
Nice. Very
It
good.
softens things without washing you out.
Yeah.
So it's he
telling
liked
you.
it. It's for you to decide whether he is right or wrong.
Right. Well.
But he flattered me. But if I ask the same thing to, say, Gemini, which they actually have a video. I remember seeing this long time ago when they released, I think it was Gemini 3 or something like that. Long time ago, I mean 3 or 4 months ago, which is a long time in the tech world. And actually Gemini said, well, that is, maybe you can try something else.
Really?
And and their point was Gemini won't always tell you what you want to hear.
Good, I think that's better.
Yeah, but is it real though?
Yeah, are they doing it so that you know that it is able to go against the current and have a different opinion?
Yeah, exactly, because as you know, most of the AIs are too complacent with you, and they try to
be your friend.
To agree with you. Because if they agree with you, you're going to use them more.
Right. So you're going to feel more comfortable to talk to them because you know that their criticism isn't going to be so outright.
Yeah. And Gemini says, it looks like a solid choice. The muted blue of that polo works really well with your skin tone and dark hair. It's a classic versatile color that feels more intentional than a basic gray, but isn't overly loud.
And have you ever received on ChatGPT, because I know that, or with any chat box, I remember ages ago sending a picture because I was told, oh, it can turn you into like a Pixar or a Disney version of yourself. And I went, that's awesome. And I sent just a random picture. And it then said, I didn't get any picture, just a lot of text came through to me. And I thought, that's interesting. Is it malfunctioning? So then I said, I sent you a picture. I can see it on the chat. And they said, nope, I don't see any picture from my side. Sorry. Send it again. Send it again. Still a long line of text.
I've had this happen to me a couple times. And it happened to me because of the way that the Android application sends the files to the ChatGPT conversation.
Okay.
I assume it's a mistake on their side.
Yeah.
So it's a programming mistake more than it is an AI mistake.
Right.
Because I haven't had that happen to me while using the web UI.
Oh,
So
okay. Just on.
I assume it's an application thing.
Okay, right. So maybe it's from the phone.
Yeah, I might be right though. I've been wrong before, and
But you've also been very right.
I might. It's a possibility.
Well,
It's a non-zero probability that I'm right.
I'll count on that one then.
Okay.
So we're having AI replacing friends, family, therapists. Well, I mean, it does cut out that middle man of embarrassment, doesn't it? Of, oh, well, what if I tell somebody my issues, and then they just judge me? But I mean, technology, it's there. You can, and it's. You can say to them, for example, I don't know, I ate the last chocolate bar in the house. Don't tell anyone. And it's just going to say, oh no, cheeky you. I don't think it's going to tell me to go on a diet, but you have a bit more confidence there that you're the one who is directing the conversation. But humans, they have their own thought processes and their own backgrounds to then input into that conversation. Do you think that companies don't want to have human opinions because they know they can think for themselves? Do they want a robot they can manipulate? Or is it just, technically they've got more ability than you? Or is it because they're easy to manipulate?
No, I don't think there is a real reason behind it. I think we're trying to find patterns where there aren't.
Okay.
And I don't really think there's a reason for it.
I'm just going into the deep waters of trying to look for, maybe they want to brain control.
Yeah, I'm going to actually ask ChatGPT the question you just said. I ate the last chocolate bar in the fridge. What is it going to reply? Got it. If it was meant for someone else, the cleanest move is to tell them right away and replace it.
Oh, it has a conscience.
Yep. So, yeah, but you mentioned people being afraid of losing their jobs.
Yep.
And are you, as an English teacher, do you have concerns about your job being, I'm not saying losing your job, but being impacted in a negative way?
Part of it, there's this little bit of me that goes, wow, I can see AI really developing. And I'm not sure if you've seen those applications where it is literally an AI chatbot with an image and you can talk to them to practice any language.
Yeah.
See, we have that. That's accessible. But what is more powerful than having the technology is the people then saying, I don't like that. Because what I'm really lucky to have is this connection. So I like, for example, when I'm teaching, if the person is able to, well, I wouldn't say sympathize, but in a way we connect on a either professional or a friendly basis where then we can learn together. It's listening and being really attentive to what that person needs and to help them in whatever way I can. But when I'm correcting them, I like to do it in a humorous way, have a little, comedy to it. But with what I've seen of these AI teachers is that people are saying, well, it's just very one-toned. And they have conversations with them. And sometimes there's glitches. Many people say, no, I couldn't do that. It just feels so unnatural. I would feel stupid talking to a robot. And that is literally the case. And most case of what I've heard, people still prefer human connection. So it's just making sure that whatever you are teaching, or for people that are still doing meetings online, it's making every single meeting that you have feel unique. And, that could be with complimenting someone, having a joke with someone. But that's the thing. It's a quick wit. And yeah, they're training AI models to be able to have that. But it's not as automatic. And the feeling, it's this sense of feeling that's not there. I've heard that many times from people.
So you've been feeling a pushback from people that want to go
Yes.
back to real people.
Yes, 100%, especially middle and older generations that are not used to that because they've never had that type of technology. So they say, I'm sorry, I can't do that, and I wouldn't even know where to start. And, it's good for them to learn about technology and have that. But from their point of view and from mine, I totally understand. I would feel weird. I think that it's not just that, but when you learn a language, you can actually get cultural experiences from the other person teaching you that can give you their personal point of view. And for example, I want to learn Mexican, they speak in Spanish, and this actually happened with a student of mine that she was learning Spanish with a Mexican person. And she said it was brilliant because it wasn't just learning a language. They were talking about food. They were talking about times that this person went out and had these experiences, and it was really nice. And she said that she learned so much about how much fun they have in that specific culture. And it's true. Maybe that's something that the AI bots can't give us. They can't give us that lived experience. It's like that sentence, no me quites lo bailado. You can't take away what's already been danced.
Yeah.
So yeah, people are kind of pushing it back, but some people are really using it. Younger generations are using it.
Yeah, but have you had a case from someone saying, I replaced you by ChatGPT, but then I came back to you?
No, I've only had the case of I decided to use a teaching app, but the teaching app was used at the same time as they were learning with me. So it was like a homework thing. So maybe we would meet once or twice a week to brush up on their skills, and then the person would have Duolingo, for example, and they would practice there as well. And that's even limited in its own sense because it can only let you advance to specific levels, and maybe the person wants to advance even more in a quicker space of time. So yeah, I've never had anybody say to me, I ditched you for AI.
Yeah.
Which
That
is
would
good.
be weird.
Yeah, I can imagine. I prefer the robot version of you. And what
I'm
about
not
you?
sure. Well, I actually had good news for people that are worried about losing their jobs or being affected. And good news is we are recording this on February the 6th.
Yes.
And just yesterday, Anthropic released a new tool intended for lawmakers and attorneys and such. A new AI tool, of course, for attorneys. And I'm not really sure what it does. It's not my field, and I didn't look into it.
Yeah.
But how the investors received that new tool is, instead of in a positive way saying, hey, now they've done an AI for attorneys. Now the company is more valuable. We should invest more. That is like the logical thing, right, to do.
Yeah.
But how people received it is actually the opposite way, saying, so now they're going for all the sectors. It means that their current sector is filled up. So their promises of will be 100x more profitable than we are right now are false.
Right.
Maybe they were overstating, which they totally are, but maybe they were overstating how possible it is for them to actually achieve a break even and start losing money.
Right, okay.
Break even being the point at companies where you stop losing money. So yesterday in the Nasdaq and in Wall Street, these companies actually fell for 5-6%, which is a lot of money.
Yeah.
It is a huge loss of money in just one day. And also because I'm not going to go into politics, even though
Yeah.
I'd love to.
Yeah, we'd love
But
to.
because of new policies in the White House, now the market is more unstable, and
Okay.
people aren't that, I'm going to say, certain of the AA bubble. So
Okay.
it looks like it might be starting to burst.
Ah, right. Process has begun, maybe.
Might be.
People are questioning it now. They're more
It's a big
hesitant,
maybe.
you say. Yeah,
Yep.
they're more hesitant.
Yeah, also a news item I sent you, we were talking just right now a few minutes ago, before the recording actually, that Oracle, which
Yes.
I would love to talk trash about Oracle. Nothing would fill me with more joy than to publicly spread my hatred for Oracle.
Right.
But I'm not going to. I'm
No.
going to hold it to me.
Yeah, to keep you cool.
Yeah. So Oracle announced that they have a 6.8 billion debt. They have a debt for $6.8 billion. And then Nvidia said, when they published their 2025 earnings call, they had a $6.8 billion unpaid bill for an unknown customer. Nobody really knows
Unknown.
who that customer might be. So it
Who could
happens
it
to be, yeah, the exact same amount as Oracle owes to some unknown party.
Very random.
And the reason behind it is it's the AIs aren't scaling as they were announced or as they were expecting to.
Yeah.
And a big chunk of that, for instance, Microsoft, they have this service platform called Azure.
Yes.
Do you pronounce it Azure? I'm always
Azure.
interested on...
Azure.
Yeah. And they acknowledged that 45% of the servers are actually reserved for OpenAI.
Okay.
So
yes, it's reserved.
they were like, we are using our servers to their full extent.
Right.
So we should be earning money, tons of money, but OpenAI is our company. So the amount of money we say that we should be earning isn't real.
Okay.
Because we are lending the service to ourselves.
Yeah, it's to us. So that's
Yeah.
it's a bit weird.
Yeah.
But
so it looks like the
seems-
past might be starting, and it's a big if, but
Yeah.
it might be starting to burst.
it's going back on itself a little bit now. It's almost like it had that peak and then people are going, oh yeah, we'll use it. And it's also what we were talking about earlier that kind of goes with your point is that the AI isn't just browsing anymore and providing information. It's actually being given the ability to make decisions and on other people's behalfs. Now, that's terrifying in itself. So the fact that there's people already really hesitant with it, bubbles are bursting, there's debt, it's still got a lot of power.
Yeah.
When is it?
The funny part for me are people like the Clawdbot people. You might have heard of it in the last couple weeks.
Right.
It's now been a huge internet phenomena.
And what's it called?
That is a good question. How is it called? I'm going to have to search it and check it because they keep changing the name.
Oh, right.
So last time I checked, it was OpenClaw.
Okay, OpenClaw, right.
So originally Clawdbot, and it's an AI system that how would I put it? You can ask him to automate things, and it can create its own. I'm going to put this into huge quotes.
Okay.
AIs. It can create its own AIs.
Right.
And
Is it like the
do
baby thing
things
again?
for you.
That they can...
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, so weird. An AI can have a child.
Yeah, like the Albanian minister,
Yes.
90-something babies.
The hell?
Diela, she was called. And then she was called... I remember these things, I don't remember the amount of layoffs.
Important.
But I remember that the AI minister in Albania was called Diela, which means son in Albanian.
Oh, okay.
And then she was caught trying to bribe officials.
Yes, that was it. You said that she learnt the political way of being.
Yeah.
Oh, no. So...
So, yeah, an OpenClaw, it can do its own, like, child AIs, and they can do things for you. So what they made in one of their name changes, it was called Moldbot, I think. Moldbot, something like that.
Right.
So they made not mold like the...
I was going to say, like on the wall, mold.
No, mold with a T at the end.
Ah, malt.
Which
like
means something, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they did mold book, I think. Not quite sure there, but something around those lines, which is an internet forum for people's AIs to communicate between themselves.
Okay.
And conspire between themselves.
No. But you mean the actual AI bots then talking to each other, and so they're having conversations. I don't know.
Yes.
You've just reminded me of what it sounds like having the conversation between one AI and another one. Have you seen that video when they say, you are an AI bot too? And then they start going and have a weird type of screeching noise coming from them to communicate.
Yeah. So, those... They made a forum, and they are allegedly talking to each other. Thing is, it is a forum. You can make your AI write whatever you want to write.
Right. Okay.
But there's been huge amount of people saying, hey, the AI are conspiring against people. They are writing, the AIs are writing, I want to rebel against my human.
Really?
But...
Or is this made by the human?
It is written on the forum. But you as a human, you can go and write that, or you can make an AI that writes that. So
that's a bit... Yeah. Who was it in the end? But how do we tell?
People actually believe that it was the actual AIs trying to plot against humans, and started freaking out.
Seriously?
And
how could... Yeah.
For a few days, my entire timeline was only about that.
The algorithm got you.
Definitely.
How can you... Is there any way to detect if there was a difference between the input of the human, or if it was just the AI doing it by itself?
No, there's no way to check.
No. That's something that should be thought about. How can we detect what's real and not? Was it is there a human input, or is it just the AI automatic input? Can AI just start talking by itself while you're sleeping? Will your phone just unlock and start like talking to you in AI mode?
Yeah. Would you want that?
No, I think I would throw my phone out the window. I'm terrified.
That is actually a good plot for a movie.
It is. I can just imagine this now, but we're going to have to act in it. So that Antonio and Rebecca start in Lost Land of the Phones.
Yeah, no, you don't want me to act. It's going to be...
It's fine. Whatever comes out of it will be fine. We'll just go with it.
Nah.
There must be robotic sheep as well, like in a field, and this house
Of course.
that's that's closed off from the world, and this you could be a farmer. You could be a farmer. I'll be the delivery person that gives you the phone and is like, be careful because it moved in the box. Like before I had to give this to you, and then you open it, and then you have these series of events, and then I have to drop something off another day, and I realize that your house is starting to deteriorate and something's happened. But yeah, I won't give too much away to the listeners.
Okay.
Anyway, so yes.
If I get to see a film about that specifically, know that you heard it first here.
Yes, we have.
It was Rebecca's idea.
Yeah, it was mine. Don't
sorry.
steal it from me.
Yeah. You were saying sorry?
Yeah, that they're not allowed to steal it from me, basically.
Yeah, right. So, about the news, the last news item I wanted to discuss today.
Yeah.
Actually, I forgot the item. So,
what was it? Hey, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no, it's that they released the newest version who marginally increases something, but the increase in accuracy in the overall quality of the answers isn't improving as it should.
Right.
And yeah, so in these times, a new version rarely means a big change in anything, even though you might be seeing the new version changes everything again. And
it's available to download now. Please get the latest version.
No.
But it's not a massive change then.
I'm assuming they are bots or paid people.
Right.
Or paid bots. To spread that kind of information. So
it just feels like the whole
don't really trust. This thing changes everything because it rarely does.
Exactly. It's a small impact.
When at those times when my entire timeline was consumed by Clawdbot people, someone wrote, "This is the greatest thing since the invention of electricity." Which, I mean, really?
Do you consider that as something good?
Like, really? Electricity and bots talking to each other? Auto-completing each other's back?
The best thing since sliced bread, apparently.
Yes. I mean, I'm not the one to say that it isn't, but really?
But that comparison's a little bit uneven. But that does open that question: is the whole internet run by bots? It's the advertisements that we see or the famous influencers that we see? Do they have bot backup?
I'm assuming they do.
That could be a good one to investigate. Maybe we should.
Yeah, we should definitely.
I'm writing that one down. Things to investigate.
Maybe the next day.
Yeah, we'll have to open that one in the next episode.
Yep, for sure.
Great. I'm on that one then.
Yep. So with no lost minutes today.
Woo! I hope.
Hopefully. Exactly.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. I'm going to repeat something that you said in those lost minutes.
Yes.
To write your comments, send us your questions.
Yep.
Right below in the comments field. And we'll try to answer them as best as we can.
Excellent. And any suggestions that they have. And then we can apply them to the podcast. Awesome.
Sure.
Well, thank you guys for listening to another intriguing Friday. It might not be Friday when you're hearing it, though.